Hey friends, one last video to my 50 Cent Warriors. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys. I know you think it might be forgotten or something else, but it's that little bit of contact that tells me, hey, I'm one of you. I might not be where you're at yet, but I get your message and I get that it's from the heart. That you're trying to bring everybody together. No division. Other than the pedos and the attorneys. They're not allowed in. But what we're about is love. We're about peace. We're about basically building communities again. But in order to do this, people have asked me, how do we win? We have to pack the court. Okay? The 7th of January, Fremont County in Idaho. If you're one of the actual believers, come to court. It's Chief Motto versus the corporation called the State of Idaho, which I still can't find a charter for, still can't find a properly oathed-in judge. Still can't find any of the necessary accoutrements for these people to actually call themselves a functioning government. Why is that? Because these are corporations, and I believe the attorneys are the ones who are actually operating them, that's who owns them. So to be able to expose this, but most importantly, to be able to take our government back peacefully and lawfully, how do we do it? You have to pack the court. You have to show up, men. So that if the chief walks in and I say, hey, where's all my veterans? Where's all my people? Where's those who believe that the Constitution for the Republic actually should apply in the territories of the Republic? If you have 100 people stand at that point in time, the judge will comply. That's how you do it peacefully and lawfully. Why? Because it's a grand jury. A group of people, correct me if I'm wrong, read the law on this, but we, the people who ordained the Constitution that created Congress and the 14th Amendment U.S. citizens, we also hold the inherent right under the preamble to change it whenever we wish, but most importantly, what fool out there would say that we don't hold the inherent right to actually have a grand jury issue an indictment and hang any foreigners who actually violate the laws of the Constitution for the Republic? Where does it say that we must cede that right to anybody, even our servants? Military commanders of each state, hello? You're the highest ranking officials in each one of these states. That's why I'm sending you notice. That's why I'm giving you proper time to do your jobs. I need clarification. What is my duty as a U.S. military veteran if you don't do yours? I would like for you to tell me. Why? Because I don't believe it's actually law that we should sit here as we the people, who again are peaceful, law-abiding Indians in the Motto Nation, i.e. Idahoans, Montanans, Californians under GAO 5.3. If we are the progenitors of those who ordained the Constitution, that means that according to Neil Gorsuch, Supreme Court Justice, we the people are sovereign. So you tell me. If we pack a court, we have 25 or 23 or whatever the magic number is. Back in, the old times, Caesar, they figured 1,000 people couldn't be corrupted. That was the size of their juries. But if we had a grand jury composed of Idahoans and they issued an indictment, why? Because in the presence of two witnesses, let the truth be established. Which authority, any governing authority, foreign, military, or otherwise, supersedes that of that grand jury? According to Marbury v. Madison, nothing, but again, I could be misinterpreting this. That's why I'm asking for clarification, because that's how law-abiding men conduct our affairs. So again, to all of you who may not understand the lexicon and the jargon, but you know damn well I'm telling you the truth, thank you for your support. To all the detractors and dilettantes, pound sand, nobody cares what you think. And to all out there who know the true heart of this servant, and for that reason, you keep inviting me, keep calling me, saying cool things. Yes, I would love to come out and do videos with you guys, hanging out with you, especially my redneck folk. I grew up on the reservation, okay? Don't let the clean-cut appearance with the hoodie and an old hat fool you. I'm really just, old school at heart. So I love hanging out with good people, love playing music, and I love getting out and actually showing people what it means to be a Motto member. You're one of the community builders. You're one of the people that make sure that all the children, the women, everything else, kids are safe. You're part of the community. You keep everybody there safe. You keep things calm. Why? Because you're educated men. That's why. You're conservative men. You believe in the Most High, you believe in the red, white, and blue, and the blood that's shed for all those rights that we have to defend. That's who you have to be if you're in the Mato tribe. If you're man enough to put the Mato chest tattoo on, you better be a Mato man. But most importantly, you have to have a belief in the Most High. And you have to know that what we're here for is to ensure that we do everything we can to bring our great nation forward, but we also help people to find that narrow path that leads to eternal life. And the blood, that was shed for us by Yahusha on the stake. So thank you for your time again, people, and all my 50-cent warriors. You guys just crack me up. I love you guys to death. You're like a raging force all by yourselves. But again, you're evidence of the heart that beats within every American for freedom. And I respect you and admire you for that. Thank you. Shalom.